Hi, and thanks very much for joining us. Today I wanted to give you one of our tips that we picked up over the last few years, and it's regarding the Thetford Toilet Cassette. Now, there's at the end of the season, we tend to give our toilet cassette a deep clean. That way you can get rid of any lime scale that's in there, but also you may need to change the lip seal. Now, there's a couple of videos out on YouTube at the moment, and they're very good at explaining how to change lip seal. And I wouldn't do them any justice trying to better it or whatever. So if you want to have a look at, if you need to change lip seal on your Thetford cassette, just have a look on YouTube. There's Dan Trudgeon's done one very well, and Martin from the Caravan Nut, he's got also a very good one. However, I just wanted to add one addendum to their videos. Now, first and foremost, if you are doing anything to do with the cassette, it is always advisable to wear gloves, because for hygiene reasons. Now, for the eagle-eyed amongst you, you'll notice I'm not wearing gloves. Now, the reason I'm not wearing gloves is this is a brand new toilet cassette that came with our Caravan. It's never been used, it's only a couple of weeks old, but more importantly, we haven't actually opened the cassette. Now, this part here is the bit that I want to talk about opening. Now, the manufacturers and the videos online will all say to you, if you need to open this bit here, you just remove the slider from this part here, turn it round, pop it in there, and you then twist this open. So all this twists open. Now, if it's a new cassette and hasn't been opened before, that's going to be very stiff. Now, you've got two choices. You can normally, you can then slide this all the way in, so you've got more leverage, and you can try and push it, but you're going to hurt your hands if it slides across. Alternatively, you can move it out, which gives you more leverage or leverage, tomato, and then push it that way. Now, if you do the latter and you pull it out like there is a chance that you are going to snap this piece here, because this will turn anti-clockwise. Now, I want to show you something that was given to us a few weeks ago for demonstration purposes. Now, this is one that exactly that has happened. The user of this, I won't use that one, has taken the lip out, the slider out, popped it in this way, couldn't move it like that because there's no grip, so he's pulled it right out to there, and he's pushed it and pushed it and pushed it, and as you can possibly see, the lip is now broken. It's really rendered that useless. I mean, you can still use this, but certainly I wouldn't want to. So to replace these, they're about £50 on your local auction sites. If you go to a Caravan shop, probably a little bit more, but got a tip that's going to cost you either little or nothing at all. And that is like this. If you can get a piece of wood, an offcut of wood, something like this, a minimum of 8.5 centimetres wide. Remove the slider. Now, this is brand new, so it's never been opened before. Now, if this doesn't work, then this video is never going to see the light of day. Just get the piece of wood, and you want it to sit on the bottom like that, and covering both sides of the lips. And then you've got all of this for leverage. And then gently, just gently push it like that, and then it's open. And that is the first time this cassette has actually been opened. And as you can see, very little force, very easy to do because you've got a lot of leverage. I'll just leave that there for a second. And putting it back, I'll show you, it's exactly the same. Now, when the cassette is open, you've got access to the magnet. So if you are one of these people that shake them violently when you're cleaning them out and emptying them, sometimes the magnet here can dislodge. By taking the cover off, you can literally access the magnet, replace it, assuming you haven't flushed it down the waste. You can also deep clean, so if you do get any lime scale inside, you can clean that up, which I said we do normally once a year. Okay, so popping it back on. On here you have a little arrow. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. And on here you have two circles. One is an empty circle and one is a full circle. So you're going to put it in here. So the arrow matches up with the empty circle. Make sure it's in. Never force it. Just make sure it just pops it in and goes in nice like that. So it's all the way level. Circles are married up. Now you're going to twist it to go to this circle. Again, I use my trusty piece of wood. Pop it in there and just gently twist. And as you can see, it's really easily done. That's now locked into place. That's all finished and ready to go. I just put the slider back on. The slider goes back on, and that's your cassette all nicely done. I hope this has been of use to you. I know for me it was a nightmare trying to get these off. Using a piece of wood that costs you maybe a couple of pounds at the DIY shop, or you may have a small piece that's as an offcut, and it's job done. So I hope this has been good. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you've seen, and if it's been a help to you. If you do like us, give us a subscribe as well, and we'll catch you next time round. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.